I'm a 31 years old man and she is a 25 years old. She complains a lot about me looking at other people, but I don't see any problem at all. Because it's not really looking. I don't stare at anyone. I don't look at breasts, butts, or anything disrespectful like that. I don't flirt with my eyes. I kind of just notice that the person is there. Sometimes there is something interesting, like a woman with a lot of tattoos or unusual piercings. And sometimes, yes, it's a pretty girl. I do it with men too, and I'm not gay. Sometimes a guy with a cool body or a cool haircut. And again, a handsome guy, yes. I don't think I have fragile masculinity, and I can evaluate these things on other guys too. This is a long-standing argument in our relationship. We've even discussed how long it's okay to look at someone before it's considered flirting. She says that by doing this, I look at them with malice. And she says that the girl who supposedly receives the looks will think she's better than her. I personally don't care, and I don't even notice when she does the same with men. I consider myself a fairly liberal guy. We've done threesome, being 2 males and her several times, but never us and another woman. Because she's not ready. Because I think if the guy thinks he's better than me, because she noticed him, the jerk is him. He doesn't know me to assess whether he's better than me or not. After all, what is being better? Better at what? Too subjective. Recently, she said I looked at the neighbor 3 times, and the neighbor was with her husband, her children, and the neighbor only wears vulgar clothes. I don't remember that. Maybe I looked without wanting to, or I looked without malice, because she doesn't catch my attention. Her husband was next to her, and I probably looked at him too. But no one took it as malice? How does all this logic work? So let me ask you, am I the jerk for looking at other people?
Hello, Sai here. That's a funny one. It immediately brought to mind the famous meme. However, as I've mentioned previously on this channel, I consider myself to be demisexual. Therefore, I can't say that I look at people with any malice or fully understand what others feel when they see attractive people.
So now we're just openly checking out women's racks? And don't say you weren't because I can feel the fucking boner forming, okay?
So, with that being said, I might not have much to contribute on this issue. Nonetheless, there are undoubtedly some red flags.
And she says that the girl who supposedly receives the looks will think she's better than her. We've done threesomes, but never us, and another woman because she's not ready.
This reflects a lot of insecurity on her part. If it's true that he doesn't look at other people with malice in his eyes, she needs to discuss this with a therapist. The op is highly active in the comment section, with over 400 replies to his post, and he's responded to more than 50 of them. However, the topic most discussed was the threesome situation, which I won't delve into deeply here on YouTube. Instead, I'll share another intriguing revelation from there.
Did your wife cheat on you? You know what they say. Those who are always watching others are hiding something. If she's so sure that you're looking at other people, it's to take the focus off of what she's doing. I highly doubt that she falls out of love with you every time you look the other way. If that were the case, she would have left you already. But it's convenient to keep threatening the other person using feelings. And it was very wrong to go to someone associated with the church. These people are not prepared or qualified to deal with these matters. Which is what happened. He tried, based on what he thinks is right or wrong, to blame you for something that your wife did. Honestly, I would highly evaluate this relationship. This situation doesn't look like it's going to improve. And it's up to you to analyze if you're willing to deal with it for longer.
If she cheated on me or not depends on who you ask. I say yes, she says more or less. She used the excuse that she was feeling lonely and neglected, that classic one, right? And the fact that I like to share things encouraged her to do that. She said she was going to tell me later, but couldn't. Then she had a romance. So it was partially my fault. Well, I would only consider seeing a psychologist if it was someone very neutral in these conservative matters. But I should try again. Yes, thanks for the advice. About continuing the relationship or not. After all that, we got married, lived together, had a child more beautiful than anything in this world. And I really, really like her. I can't imagine myself with anyone else. Whether this is a messed up situation I got into, I don't know. But it is what it is. I try to look at the positive side and imagine that a possible next relationship of mine could be a lot worse, with problems I wouldn't accept, not a chance. So I'd rather stick with the devil I know than the one I doubt. Regarding couples therapy, we tried it once. In my opinion, it was a disaster. The guy was from the church, and upon learning that I was open to sharing, he partly blamed me for her infidelity. Since I didn't agree with that, I thought it was a disaster.
After seeing the comments section, I'm having second thoughts about this situation. I genuinely never saw an original poster so active in the comments. If they made the post to be judged and already received the sentence, why is he replying so many answers? He already got what he wanted. He already knows what the majority is thinking about his situation, not to mention the way that he reacts when people accuse him to be lying.
Nicely executed, bait.
I don't even work in marketing to know how to make bait.
Fanfic.
If only it were fanfic, the problem would be solved.
I don't know. I think this is a fanfic. There are a lot of people commenting and validating his story. Why bother with just 5 who said that he was lying? The normal would be to ignore it. Let me know what you think. See you in the next one.